Okay, I think we're back now. Yeah, okay, we're back. Looks like. All right, where were we? Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. Yeah, so the beginning of spiritual life is this parampara system. And that's what we're here. I'm here to preach that. I'm here to share that. I'm not here to worship any gods or goddesses other. Lord Chaitanya is the greatest, man. Yeah, I'm here to preach that. I want to preach, to me, I'm here. This is my head and this is my heart. See, this is so you want to be part of this, man, you need a head of the disciplic line. And what am I preaching to you? I'm just preaching the real Gita to you, the real standard here. And if you accept, so the idea, like when Bhagavatam, the sages, they went to the Sutta Goswami who heard the real Bhagavatam from Sukadeva Goswami, and they could see he was self-realized. He was an intimate associate of the Lord. He had the symptoms of understanding the essence of the Bhagavatam. And he had life experience also in applying that in his life. See, they said, we're going to have you as the captain of our ship. And this is the whole thing. If you're not, if that's why I say like I told this guy yesterday, you come and look around and see if you want a captain of this ship. If you think, oh, I don't need a captain. See, this is how you weed people out, or you weed them in, or bring them in. The weed is I don't need a captain. I'm good with my own path of this and that and all that. And I'm still going to preach, no, Lord Chaitanya's path is the best because he's the latest incarnation. It's the most logical thing to preach. Is every incarnation, when you're in parampara system, you come here, you're going to learn things. You're going to learn about karma, you're going to learn about bhakti, you're going to learn about maya, you're going to learn about things as they are. And that's my understanding. And that's Krishna's understanding. That's parampara system. You come in the line. That's coming in the line. Now, where is the real line? That's the question. See, so they said, Sutta Goswami, we want you as the captain of our ship. That's called humility. Otherwise, you're not humble. What is this? You got pride. You're associating with prideful people and prideful paths. Like that. To be honest with you, that Mayan thing, it's full of pride. It's full of false ego. And it's a demigod thing. It's full of speculations. And you want to follow that or anybody, that's no problem. Go ahead and do it. It's fine with me. I don't follow pride. I don't follow prideful paths. I don't follow demigods. I don't follow speculations. I follow the avatar of this age. That's my commitment. That's my dedication. Yeah, Lord Chaitanya is the greatest avatar that comes once every. I mean, I have transcendental knowledge been given to me. I believe in it. I love it. I relish it. There's no greater truth than this, that Lord Chaitanya comes once every 27, 28 Divya Yogas. That's a very rare incarnation. I'm going to take advantage of that. And I do. And I got the result. And I want to share that result with others. Ever increasing, ever fresh result. And I got witnesses already, like Lalita Ganga. Does that inspire you that are coming? If not, well, go follow the Mayan path. That's okay. There's no problem. You go, it's free will here. But I'm still going to preach, to people who do you want? Are you helpless and hopeless? Have you have you lost faith in these fucking politicians? Have you lost faith in these fucking gurus? Have you lost faith in the Pope that they can't deliver you? Have you been disappointed enough? You won't be disappointed here if you learn and you get purified and you get the result of this devotion. You won't be disappointed. Everything else is disappointing. It's meant to be because it's all illusion. Speculation is illusion. This Mayan calendars and all this Mayan stuff and astrologies is all speculations of the demigods. I see those qualities. You want to follow? It's no problem. And no judgment that way. I mean, I've judged it for myself. I don't follow speculations. Oh, you don't believe in what I say? Okay, well, I'm not the captain of your ship. I'm here to be the captain of this ship here. The ship needs a captain. It's like going to a ship, right? And the captain doesn't know, well, I don't know who's the captain. Who's the captain? No, there's a ship here, and Go Aridas is the captain. Do you want him as a captain? Fine. If not, go and be the captain of your ship, or be the captain, or go find another captain. Maybe Muji is your captain, or maybe Tony Robbins is the captain of many of these gurus in ISKCON, some of them. They like Tony Robbins and they become influential people, by his. You want a captain. You want Jai Pataka or Narayan Raj or that as your captain. Great, go over there. That's their ship, man. I'm the captain of this ship here. You want to be part of this? Come see if you want to be part of the. The captain has also members to run the ship. So the Lord has given certain people, Janaki's here and we got Lalita Gunga's here, and they accept the captain. Otherwise, there's no mutiny here. You want a mutiny? You go and we'll kick your ass out. You can go and walk the plank like we got Johan and Madhusudan and what's that girl, the witchy woman there? Anyway, her name. I forgot her name already. They walk the plank and they jump ship, man. You walk the plank, man, because you're mutineers. You have a controversy with the captain. You want to be captains. Yeah, they all have that thing. They want to be captain. Okay, you walk the plank and go jump in the water over there. Well, we're not in. Yeah, you're speculating. You think you're not in the water. You're lost in Maya, man. You've walked the plank. You got off the ship. What happens if you don't? Well, you're going to get ecstasy. It just depends, in your time. You look at your own, be honest in your own mentality. Krishna knows the heart of everybody. You can become ecstatic in 2 seconds. If somehow or other you become like a Lalita, and when she got it, after a week, she said, "This, I'm here to preach this. I'm this and this." You don't think Krishna's watching everything? He sees her heart. And Govinda, after 8 months, he, just really got it. So look at your, it'll happen when it happens. What happens to you? Well, you make great progress, man, just by being here. And you go at your own pace. I mean, look at your own situation. A lot of times I say don't do this, and you go and do it. I say, watch out for that, and you say, well, I need to do that. Okay, fine. Well, you go at your own pace. And you'll become, ecstatic when you become. If you hang, I mean, if you're here, you see you're doing service and stuff like that. It's great. It's wonderful. Thank you. Not everybody is ecstatic right away. It may take some time. I don't know when it's right, it'll be right. So you just keep on serving. You keep on serving the cause. You will attain. I mean, do you have faith in? I'll just repeat Gita. The Gita is my life. It's the truth. Krishna says, "Oh, you can't worship me with ecstatic love." then follow the rules and regulations. Oh, you can't do that. A lot of people can't do that really strictly, and that doesn't. And this is even better. Then just work for me. See, when you work for Guru and you help the Guru, you do some service, you will attain the destination. Krishna says. I mean, that's true. It's true. You will. If you don't get it in this life, you'll definitely get it in the next life. That's what Rupa Goswami says in the nectar of devotion. You know, but you're always making progress to that end by being in this association. Said those who don't get it ecstatic in this life, they will become ecstatic. I mean, like on the ecstatic level in the next life. That's what he says. I believe it. But anyway, you're hanging out with ecstatic devotees. That's the main thing. Yeah, I'm looking at the progress in the sangha, and I see a lot of people becoming ecstatic. Some people a little slower, and it's just kind of how it is. The spread bhakti sprouts according to the plant, and just how it is. It's kind of like Jesus says, I appointed you to reap what you haven't sowed. So many people may have sowed from previous lifetimes this and made progress to this point here, where they have the awakening. And a lot of people were just sowing. These seeds are going in. There's seeds sowing, and they will sprout and fructify in due course. So the plant will grow according to what's inherent in the plant, according to the ability of the person. Mm-hmm. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah. See, the supreme science was received through the disciplic succession, and saintly kings understood it in that way. And that's how it is. This supreme science. It's the supreme science. It 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 uh, it comes through the disciplic succession. Otherwise, if you're not in the disciplic succession of a bona fide spiritual master, you won't understand this supreme science. And that's why I keep harping on the truth. You have to accept the spiritual master as the captain of the ship. This is a ship, and there's a captain here. If you come to, that's why I said I don't want any blind believers. You should walk into this with full awareness. Really looking and analyzing the situation, that you're not being cheated by Maya again, like being over in this religion over there, in Vaishnava religion. So many levels of being cheated over there. Or any religion. It's all the material motivated religion, material motivated leaders. So, you should be here and really observe and look around and follow and listen and get purified to see that this is honest, this is true, this is the best thing going on in this world. Why shouldn't you? If I see that, that's why I'm captain of the ship. The Lord. It's not like I did this. I told this one devotee. He says, "Oh, I tried to preach Raghunuga many years ago. It didn't work because people weren't ready for it." Yeah, not only were people not ready for it, you weren't ready for it, because to preach this, you need the blessings of the parampara system. And if you don't have that order, then you're not guru, man. You should have some sign and symptom. Like Prabhupada had his guru tell him that, you preach Krishna consciousness. If you get money, print books and then go and preach to the English people. And then he had a dream, to go preaching and take sannyas. And that's you have to have these things. The blessings of the parampara. And I also, in 1996, Prabhupada came and said, this work that I was doing like this here has his full approval, and I'm doing exactly what he wants me to do, and do more of this. And so this is the more here. You know? And then Krishna comes to my second disciple and says, because of your guru, you're getting my darshan. And so that's why it happens here, because of the blessings of the disciplic line and Krishna. See, Krishna Das Kaviraj wrote this empowered, wonderful book because he got the blessings of the Vaishnavas. Told him, okay, you write this book. And then he got the sign of the deity garland, fell down, and he got the blessing of Krishna on his work. That's why it works. It's always that way, you know. And you cannot, otherwise you're self-promoting. See, you'll be in false ego still. So that's why, like if you're listening to this class, there, the person I was talking to, that's why it didn't work. That's why, look at you now. You need this. You need this shiksha because now you're following this other path. See, so if you're really a Raganuga and really strong in that, then why are you doing these other things? Why are you not a company man? You come here, I'll make you a company man. What you lost back then, and because of these bogus gurus, man, can inspire you. You'll get that here. I'm a company man. I'm here to teach people about the real Lord Chaitanya and his real teachings. The real Radha and Krishna. That's what I'm here to do on this ship. You want to be part of this ship? Well, if you don't accept the captain of the ship, well, then you're gonna go sail your own ship or sail somebody else's ship. You know, either try to be the captain of the ship and see if that'll work. Like Johan, he says, "No, I'm the captain of the ship now." No. See, I got awakened by Gaur Hari Das, and now I kick him away. See, that's Mayavadi. You kick the guru away. Prabhupada said that. Don't do this to your bhakti guru. He does. He said that's Mayavadi. Prabhupada said he knocked this guy off the sand dune, and this disciple, because he could see his mentality was probably like Johan's and Madhusudan. He said, you never do this to your bhakti guru. You never kick them away. And as you see, they kicked them away. See, he's inconclusive. He's doing what Prabhupada said not to do. That's what they do. Those who are false pretenders, who imitate real guru, they always go against the truth. They go against the real guru. They go against Prabhupada. They go against the Vedas. They speculate on. They take the Vedas and poison it. That's what's going on all around us here. You either get on this ship, man, or go on those ships and sink. They're all sinking ships, man. Our ships float, don't they? Because there's no holes here. Where's the holes? Conclusive truth seals everything. Nice tight seal. A ship floats nicely, doesn't it? Huh? We're floating across this ocean of Maya so nicely. Because Krishna, the real Lord Chaitanya, his real instructions is our sail. It causes us to move. They're all not moving. They're all stuck. They're all sinking ships. Simply because they won't accept the captain that's here. Prove that you're a captain there, Mr. Narayan Raj. Where's the fructification of ecstatic love? Nowhere to be seen in any of your disciples. It's not the real line. Oh, you ISKCON devotees, you got thousands of gurus now. Prove that you are captains of the ship of Lord Chaitanya and the real disciplic line. Nowhere proven at all. No ecstatic love anywhere. Yeah, there's just this one ship here that's really floating. And they're sinking ships, and they can't even see a floating ship. So I shout it from the rooftops. Try to convince people, because the Lord gives me that power to do. because I don't work alone. I'm a company man in the company of Lord Chaitanya and Radha and Krishna. You don't believe it? Come here for a week or two or three or four and sincerely look around and listen and see if you've ever heard anything like this, if you've never seen anything like this. And that's the way Lord Chaitanya was. He had uncommon Krishna conscious realization, and his real followers too. Uncommon ecstatic happiness, and his real followers too. And shows you're all fucking false, every fucking one of you, because there's no uncommon Krishna conscious realization and no uncommon happiness like on this ship with the captain and his mates. See? His mates, friends, and followers, you know? Aye, Captain, he can't say that. Go on the Rayama ship and sink. Go on ISKCON ship and sink. Go to the Radhakunj Babaji's and sink like my ex-wife. The Ark of Noah. Yeah, yeah. I like to look at the responses after these little bullets, these little cannonballs. That's right. These are cannonballs, not little. I have these 22 bullets, they're small. We have cannonballs we shoot off this ship, man. We knock off the we make big holes in the fortress of illusion, right? We shoot these cannonballs and they knock down these fortresses of illusion. Amy says, I would follow you into the pits of Mordor, because we are the fellowship, because the fellowship is amazing grace. Yeah, isn't it great? We have great fellowship here. Yeah, there's a little roaring and a little Hey man, it's spice it up. We spice up our little things. How else are you going to sit here for, was it 2 hours and something? Yeah, only Lilita says only a submissive attitude will bring you into the kingdom. Follow the shepherd. Yeah, I mean, that's how it works, man. This is by the book, man, by the Bhagavatam. I'm not a wolf's in sheep's clothing to say, oh, I'm not really the captain of the ship, but I'm the captain of the ship. No, that's the wolf is the Johan types, the ISKCON types, the Narayan Raj type. They're all wolves in sheep's clothing. How do they do that? Oh, yeah, we're not really captains or Johans. Oh, I'm not really the captain. You're also captain and I'm captain, but actually I'm captain because you're listening to my bullshit, man. You're listening to my bullshit words. So, and I'm the one doing the classes, right? So, okay, let's invite some people up here. No, I'll read a little bit more first. So I love this. This supreme science was thus received through the chain of disciplic succession, and saintly kings understood it in that way. I mean, this is so important because people are not following this. You need to come into the real disciplic line. And not everybody has that tendency. But if you're fortunate, you'll have that tendency. You'll come and you'll see, I want this person as the captain of my ship. This is really bona fide. You come and you listen submissively. So he just approaches a spiritual master and inquire submissively. See, everybody so far, they're approaching these spiritual masters who are not really spiritual master and being submissive to them. See, that's their guru, the pretenders. See, the ones who are serving the principalities of Putana by being a false representative of Vrindavan. You see how easy it could be to understand what is illusion? If you come and listen to this is logical. If you're not a resident of Vrindavan, how are you going to take your disciples who are going, Guru Dev, give me mercy, bring me to Vrindavan? How they're not in Vrindavan? How can they bring you there? But my guru, he he's got to be in Vrindavan. Everybody says so. Doesn't matter. Everybody, millions of people can say so. But does he have the symptoms of being in Vrindavan, or she? Does Shamarani have the symptoms of being a resident of Vrindavan to take your worship and take your adoration, for you to listen to her, to give you the proper instructions to get to Vrindavan? Is she a real Bhakti Vedanta, pure Bhakti Vedanta? You know, how can she bring you to Vrindavan unless she's a resident Vrindavan herself? It's like going to a person and saying, give me a piece of your bread, give me a piece of your bread, but you got no loaf of bread to take a piece off and give them. That's Vaishnavism in a nutshell nowadays. People going, they don't got the transcendental bread. They don't have the bread of life. And people go to get bread from people with no bread. How stupid is that, for God's sakes? What are we around? A bunch of stupid donkeys. They're under the donkey demon influence, I guess. Plug this in now. We have all my devices here. I'm going to plug a few things in, actually. Okay, we're getting there here. Let's see, what is this? Okay. Got all kinds of wires around. I got a new setup here. I got a stool, which is nice, and a nice table. Okay, let's plug this in here. And I got a nice battery that I can recharge on solar. And now I need to plug in, what else? Ah, yeah. See how much juice we have. Oh, good. Plenty of juice. Okay. Getting there, everybody. You can see devotees' progression here and desire for praying. Oops. That's true. Okay, just a second here. Let me get this plugged in. Okay, there we go. Okay. And desire for praying awakening to deep bhav, Lord Chaitanya. And in religion, you cannot ask a question. ISKCON, Vatican, Bangalore, all of are in Muppets. Yeah, I mean, see, like Jesus said, because he was kind of like this. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said you need to meet the uncommon preceptor, the uncommon teacher. You just can analyze, is this uncommon? Do you see this kind of teaching? Do you see like a person without any signs of being looking like like a suit, like a politician dresses and looks real nice and gets a haircut and everything. See, I'm an authority. See, I'm an authority. Ooh, and the fools, they go, oh, you're an authority. Doesn't matter what your actions are or how impure your heart is. You're dressed for success. You're looking really good on the outside. Oh, you think it stops there in the worldly politics? No, it's in religion. Oh, wow. Radhanath and Jaipataka, they look nice on the outside. Oh, the night dhoti, the sannyas clothes. Oh, wow, sitting on high seats and memorizing verses and all that. See? So by their fruits they shall be known. Oh yeah. Well, what is the fruit of that? The suits there is poison, right? The whole world is going to shit, right? Because these politicians are pieces of shit. You know, they don't give a shit about anybody and all that. Vaishnavism is also going to shit. It's garbage. You know, it's with their teaching and everything is false ego and pride and all that stuff. See, so by their fruits says you, where's the ecstatic devotion that Lord Chaitanya brought? Nowhere to be seen. I hear a noise. What is this noise? Let me check it out. I hear a noise here. Okay, it's not in there, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it's nowhere to be seen. So by their fruits they shall be known. That's what you got to look at. Okay, Gohari's cussing and doing all these things, but look at all this ecstatic devotion. Look at these devotees, these kind-hearted, sweet devotees we got here. But look at all the wolves in sheep's clothing. See the pretenders and all that. They all play games, you know. Oh, look at me. I'm Mr. Humble Pie coming out of my. Actually, I want riches. I want your worship. I want all that. Oh, I don't care about being qualified. I don't understand the Vedas, but I'll be your guru and everything because you believe in me. So you're my battery. You're my resource so I can become wealthy and important and all that stuff. See, by their fruits they shall be known. There's no ecstatic fruit there. Oh, there's false ego fruit. There's name and fame fruit. See, that's Vaishnavism in a nutshell. It's full of garbage right now. See, here, yeah. Roaring and cussing and everything that the devotees actually did back then. You know, you could read, Lord Chaitanya was a lion-like. All the real acharyas are lion-like. You know, we're plucking out anartas. We're weeding the garden, man. We're cleaning the jungle growth around the deity, man. You got to roll up your sleeves, man, and do this kind of work. The deity's covered right now. The deity in ISKCON and all these groups is covered with these weeds of pride and false ego and inconclusiveness and speculation. All this dirt is up around the deity, covering it up. See, so we're uncovering the deity. It takes, and look at the fruit of ecstatic love here. The devotees have. Look, chanting in ecstasy. Where do you see that in the Narayan Raj group? Where do you see that? We're actually preaching the real Lord Chaitanya movement like he did in Nityananda. They externally manifested Vrindavan and people got the ecstatic love of Vrindavan. We're preaching, manifesting the real Vrindavan ecstatic mood, and it's being manifested in others too. And they can't do any of this. You guys are going to false representations of Lord Chaitanya's real movement. Are you tired of doing that yet? Noise. You guys hear any noise? That weird sound stopped when you put on the headphones. Oh. Yeah, I heard the weird sound. So I took the headphones away from the microphone. Okay. So now it probably stopped again because I don't hear it either. Oh, it was near the pump too, maybe. Okay. All right, I'll get the headphones here. I think they have a wire plug. Oh yeah, you're playing. This man changed my entire life. I put my love, faith in him. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing, man. You got to see. By their fruits they shall be known. People got to look at that. See? Madhavendra Puri, if you read the chapter 9, the talks about Bhakti Lata Bij. This Bhakti Lata Bij first fructified in Madhavendra. See, Madhavendra didn't get this Bhakti Lata Bij in this disciplic line. He just took sannyas and they didn't add anything to him. But he had it from a previous life, obviously. Otherwise, it wouldn't have happened. So it fructified first in Madhavendra in the form of chanting the holy name in ecstasy, like you see here. See, first fructified in him. And then he was ordered, because of your ecstatic love, now I'm going to manifest before people and deliver the world. See, the Lord's going to manifest. And so that's how it's happening here. See, because of ecstatic love, which I had even before the appearance of Prabhupada, I had that gift. Okay. Let me see if tell me if the noise stops. I took the microphone off. The headphone off. Yeah. Because of your ecstatic love, I'm going to appear before the world. So the same thing happened here. It's the way the Lord is manifesting in the hearts of those who come and follow this process, who hear this process, who learn here. See, just simply by coming and hearing and learning and becoming dedicated to this mission. See, you become a company man. You get the company of Lord Chaitanya, which is wonderful. And all the devotees in Parampara. It's still there. Okay. You know what it probably is? Okay, let me try this here. Let me see how much juice I got. Okay, tell me if you still hear it. I bet it's gone now. Could be the AC thing. It's even worse now? Holy mackerel. What the hell is it? Huh. Oh. See if it's any better now. Okay, all right, let's oh, maybe. Plugged in. Okay, maybe it is. Plug in everything in. Okay, anyway, that's all plugged in. Okay, whoever wants to come live, come on now. Matter of fact, even if you don't want to come on anyway. I'll give the link here. Take a risk. You know, get your false ego purified. Shyness and all that stuff. Come on and take a risk. Malik is the first to come up. I'll be right there. How about you, Amy? How about you, Adravana? Get your little asses up there. Okay, the link is there. The link is here. Hey, ooh, noodles. Hey, look at this.
Now you're very silent.
Hare Krishna.
Give us a word.
You're very silent now, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah, your voice is very low.
Oh, it's low. Oh, I know why. Okay, it's louder
No, it's
now.
losing again.
It's buzzing again? Oh, okay, it's too high. How about now? Better? All right, Lilita, give us a word.
Yeah. I'm searching you, Guru Maharaj. Can I say anything that was not right? No. No, I cannot say they said anything that I did not agree, of course, like every time. Um, I heard you saying Raganuga preaching, but the world wasn't ready. But you can only preach Raganuga that is not only being spontaneous, that is preaching ecstatic love. You've got to have prema yourself before you can preach that. You've got to be an ecstatic devotee before you can preach. Otherwise, what would you preach? What would you explain to people that you need to be spontaneous? So is and what will be the result? You've got to understand the whole concept. And like you say, you need to have the order of Prabhupada because it's a new message. It's a very powerful new message. So you've got to have the order of Prabhupada. You cannot, not everybody can so say, oh, I'm going to preach that. No, that's not how it works. This is a really serious thing. This is really, woo, this is really completely empowered by the Lord, by God Himself. You got that order. You were born to preach that. You were preaching that when you were young already. You had that spontaneous. You were chanting in ecstasy from when you were 17 years old. So you were preaching it by the symptoms. You've got
Yeah,
to
yeah.
have those symptoms. People don't know what Raganuga is. That it is not only spontaneous worship. Yeah, but no. You've got to understand the whole concept. Inquire, try to understand what it means. So yeah, that was good that I heard that now. Um, yeah,
Yeah, that one person wondered why it didn't work. So I told him yesterday. He said, "Well, I felt Raganuga, many years ago, and then I went to preach it, but I saw the world wasn't ready for it." Yeah, I told him, "This is we're by the book here. You know, it goes a certain way. You need the order and confirmation of the parampara and Krishna or Lord Chaitanya. You need some signs like that. Otherwise, it won't work. That's just
yeah,
how it is. That's why it didn't
yeah.
work.
You can have a Raganuga heart, and that means that you need to be preached by a Raganuga teacher.
Yeah,
You need to be preached. You need to be taught. You need education. If you have that heart, you come here.
yeah, yeah, and that's why it doesn't work in ISKCON
Yeah,
because they really didn't get the order to be gurus, and deliverers of their disciples. It's not even logical. They speculated on the order. See,
yeah,
and Prabhupada, he he was very clear what he said about his godbrothers. He said, "My guru never mentioned that there was an acharya there, but without authority, they appointed an acharya. These guys appointed themselves spiritual masters. That's like appointing yourself an acharya in the house of
mhm,
Prabhupada." And Prabhupada even said this in his diary. You can see. He said, "There's nothing but sahajas." He didn't say their temples. He said, "In my guru's temples, there's nothing but sahajas that are gurus." See? That's what's happening in ISKCON. They're
yeah,
all sahajas. They're not
yeah,
qualified. See?
mhm,
And there's nothing but sahajas in Prabhupada's temple. You notice I'm not in ISKCON, am I? But I'm preaching for the real Prabhupada, just like Prabhupada was preaching the real philosophy of Bhakti Siddhanta. You know, he didn't do it in the temples of his guru. His temples is this is my guru's temples, and they misrepresent the guru. You're supposed to represent the guru,
mm,
and so he started outside of that because it needs to be outside. You can't work with people like that who are polluted. I can't work with. See, that's why there's not one guru in ISKCON that's qualified because they can't be. They're all polluted by that association. If they were all under Prabhupada, truly, then things would work better. But they've all got the name and fame garbage. They all jumped at that, and their followers are all being under that. That's why you see the world is being destroyed because people believe in these politicians who are not doing nothing but fucking them. And that's why ISKCON and these worshipers here are being screwed because their leaders are fucking them because they're not qualified. So ISKCON is, it's just it's a dead religion,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
and it's like all religions. You got to extract the essence from it. That's what we do. Uh, Prabhupada's books are wonderful. The Goswami books are wonderful. Even the Bible, when you sort through it and pull out the essence, is wonderful. That's what Jesus did. That's what St. Paul did. That's what all empowered persons do. That's why you need to hear from a devotee Bhagavat. Otherwise, how are you going to get through that crap? That's all it is just garbage, man. They preach to you. They poison. See, that's Kalya. Can't you see? It's Kalya, man. It's poison Harikatha. It's not. That's why it doesn't work. It's full of poison. How are you going to taste transcendental mellows being poisoned by a Prabhupada? And God, we heard the saying, the Vedas are like a jewel on the head of a snake. See, that's the Kalya being in the river of Vrindavan. It's a jewel of Krishna consciousness and talking about Krishna on snakes. That was the Pharisee problem. It was take God's word in the Bible on the head of these snakes. What did Jesus call them? Snakes and vipers, right? It's always the same thing. What are you guys out there in ISKCONs and all? You're snaky. All of them, Narayan Raj groups and all, they're snaky vipers. I'm telling you, look, you're acting like, what is this? I'm teaching Raganuga Bhakti. I'm an ecstatic devotee. I'm so constipated. I can't give you even a drop of Bhakti. You fucking snake. How dare you preach Raganuga Bhakti and ecstatic devotion and pull that bullshit. Fucking lie. What a fucking devil. Devilish. He was a nice guy, though. Hey, I'm telling you, nice guy, did some stuff. But this is the deal breaker. See? It's the deal breaker. This was Jara Sunday. He was a nice guy, man. Saintly King never lied, like a Narayan Raj. Followed the rules strictly like a Narayan Raj and was considered a demon still because the demon of that fucking hypocrisy was there. I got so much bhakti, but I can't even give you a fucking drop. Hypocritical. Am I lying or am I just calling a spade a spade? You need it, man, because you're following the wrong disciplic line. I'm trying to save you, Shamarani. Can't you see it? And anybody else? Okay, you maybe helped you a little bit, but this is saving. You want to be saved only with prema that like Lalita has and Govinda has, Noodles is getting, and Lalita Madhava is getting. That's going to save you. Not bullshit, not contamination preaching by Kalyas and all that. They're still under that. They prove it by their deeds, but you get nothing. I got so much, but I can't even give you even a fucking drop. Come on. You've been bullshitted. You've been scammed.
If
So
it
much.
if they have really bhakti, it comes through all the pores of their skin, like with you. It emanates from them. Somebody who has bhakti, he shines. They don't
Yeah.
shine. They
No,
don't have to
no.
lie. I'm holding it. They know you don't have it. That's it.
This is fucking lie. They're all doing that now. That's their disciplic line. It's one of constipation, spiritual constipation. We got to show that look like we have some bhakti because we can't really pull it off naturally because we're not fucking empowered. Come on, you fools. Wake the fuck up, man. Stop being, stop following lies and cheating and all that. Don't you want to go back to Godhead like us? We don't have to go anywhere. Godhead comes to us. Krishna loves this preaching, man. He loves guys kicking ass, man. Kicking Maya's ass. How else can we get real bhakti here, right, Govinda? You know,
Talk
go
to
ahead,
what spot on. Yeah. Spot on.
give us a word, Govinda.
Yeah, it's spot on. The demons just keep doing their nefarious activities and the foolish believe them. Their little wagons with Prabhupada's name out on, going into the villages, shooting people up with their poison that they've been doing for years.
Yeah,
People just can't see the lie right before their eyes, like Mr. Johan. It's so obvious, but this is here. And as you say, we want to help these people. I've tried also to go into the classes of Shamarani and come on, man, what was Mahaprabhu saying? Tell me more to Ramananda Raya. And she genuinely does not know. Oh, I look
yeah.
back at, I come into the class later. So, oh, we covered that, but she went back to it and read it, but doesn't know the purport. She genuinely does not know the purport. What Mahaprabhu said, tell me something more than Varnashram. She doesn't know. And
See, that's proof that that's not the real line. By their fruits they shall be known, and lack of them. Where's the fruit of her being a real guru? If she got a real guru, and she's a Raganuga teacher, are you not a spontaneous devotee yet? And you don't understand things as they are. That's what I learned going to. I was wondering, oh, can you add something to my life there, Mr. Narayan Raj? Couldn't add nothing but speculation. I didn't like that. I don't want speculation and all these things, not even knowing what a real guru is and what they can do. You know, that's why I circled back to Prabhupada, and I already had Prabhupada's order. Let's go with that. You know, jeez.
that's what it is. Yeah. And the devotee association, like speaking to the leader this morning, I just crying, man. It's so easy. And just engaging in service later on in the day, that crying again, it's just
Yeah.
a devotee doesn't want that to go. And I thought, maybe I got distracted yesterday, it's gone. But then I
Yeah.
spoke to Lolita and we're sharing about Ranga and River Yamuna and
Yeah.
the things we've done as a family. And the
Yeah.
tears just start again. They don't go. I just got to keep
Yeah.
doing the right thing. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, here you see progression in the devotees here. Like Govinda, look at the difference in a few years in Lalita and Noodles. My God, there's real bhakti fruits in this sangha, real spiritual gifts, and nowhere, everybody else is just same old, same old. The Narayana Shamarani hasn't changed. I seen her many years ago. She's still the same. No changes, none of them. It's all just more verses. They think that's a change. They memorize more verses. Oh my God. So superficial, the whole thing. It's ridiculous. Noodles, give us a
Noodles.
word.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just say
go ahead.
Noodles says I'm a lot nicer now than I was a few years ago. So I think there is a change. You look
Yeah,
very
yeah.
serious today, Noodles, by the way. Anyway.
There's a lot going on in her there. That's right. Go ahead, Noodles. Lay it on us.
Yeah, Govinda is like a different person from the time I've known. I mean, absolutely a different person. I mean, I don't mean to offend you, Govinda, but then the first time I met you, I didn't want to send Brinda with him when he said he wants to walk there. And now I would leave her with him now when he's here this time. That's like, oh God, he's totally different person.
It's amazing, huh? Yeah, this is proof God's hand is on this sangha. If you don't see progressive, one should hear the progressive path from such devotees because this progress, the word is progress. Yeah, go ahead there, Noodles.
Yeah, Maharaj, today I think I don't really have much to say, but since you said, I thought I wouldn't come, but then you said, come even if you don't feel like coming. So I thought,
Right.
all right, that was for me. It felt like you're saying that for me, so I just
Yeah.
tagged along. But yeah, I just want to listen today, I think.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No problem. Lalita Madhava, you got anything to say?
Unmute your mic. Your mic, Jan. Your mic.
He's truly, he's truly deaf and dumb. He can't speak. He can't hear. It's all right. He said enough.
Can't
Okay,
find
there
the
he is.
mic.
Let's see. What is this?
He's a happy customer, Guru Maharaj. We talked this morning. I had a long talk with Lalita Madhava like every
Oh, good.
day, and
Yeah,
with one with Govinda. He's a happy customer.
yeah. Happy customer. That's good.
2 happy customers.
You can see it.
All right, give us another word, Lalita.
Yeah. Also, something that I want to say to newcomers are here you learn things about things that you never believed for years because you were disappointed in religion and you checked out Christianity and ISKCON and blah 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 and you say, no, 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 I don't need it anymore. I'm going to do something completely different. No religion. This is not religion. This is not religion. This is really the representative of God. This is not an institution. Here you learn things about all those scriptures that you so called thought that you knew them. Here you will see that there is so much more inside of it, and here you will hear and see yourself like I do now, like this morning. And now during class, I got revelations about what I read this morning. New things, new things, new things, things that you cannot imagine that is inside. That it means that because you get this spiritual intelligence from Guru Maharaj that and that is so that is why you don't hear anywhere else. You don't People don't know that this exists. Oh my god.
Yeah, they don't understand this spiritual intelligence. And it's so great when you look at the verses and you understand the deep meanings. This is what you become like an acharya. You become qualified to even write purports because you see those deep meanings Krishna shows you because you have who? The helper, the counselor. Isn't that what Jesus said? You need that spirit of pure devotion. That's the mercy of Lord Chaitanya coming through our line. And if otherwise, you've missed the whole mark of Krishna consciousness. Not everybody will understand, but those who are called will. One by one, they seem to be coming. Yeah, and we deal with them uh, because this is for those who appreciate or are looking for this. They're ardently seeking. Seek and ye shall find. Why should anybody not seeking find this? A lot of them are not finished with this Vaidhi Bhakti thing. They're still not seeking. They think, oh, I found the truth. And that's the problem. They have faith in the lie still. See, and so preaching is okay, that's a lie. I mean, didn't Jesus call a spade? He said, these Pharisees are liars and snakes. They cannot help you. Only this word can help you. It's true. I mean, what we're saying is true. We got Lord Chaitanya's mercy. It's true. His mercy is ecstatic devotion. We have that. It's true. We got that prema here. You can get that prema here. You can get quickly purified here. It's true. So it's true. Not everybody will believe it because they're so used to believing in lies. Just like they're called sheeple, right? Sheeple in the world, they believe in the lies of the government, right? Government's lying. Well, you got sheeple amongst the masses of devotees. They believe in the lies of these leaders that are no better than you. Without prema bhakti, you're no really better than anybody else here. They think, well, I'm more renounced. That's all big pride. You're not renounced. You didn't renounce name and fame. That's actually, you're more polluted. We have better chance of getting your disciples the truth than you because you're polluted. Oh, you control your genitals? Oh, yeah. But what about your adoration? You're like these gurus, many of them are like they're like women coming out of the beauty parlor all made up, and oh, this person looked at me. Oh, this person called my name. Oh, this person likes me. And they kick you in the face. You know what I mean? That's they're squashing their sex desire. It comes out like that. At name and fame and adoration. See, they want to be adored. That is worse, man. Better to be just a regular person that has sex once in a while than a fucking pretender and a cheater like that. You know? Really, this is that's why Krishna says in Gita, I don't like pretenders. He just wants a real honest person. That's why the honest people will survive here. If you're a pretender, we throw you in the snake pit, and you know where that is.
It's fantastic listening to you, Gora Hari, because I'm getting the ability at the same time. I'm remembering yesterday's class, 55 1 minutes in, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where that came from, but you gave a wonderful explanation of the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve, deeply explained. And I like that about your purports, because you take loads of things from the Bible and you deeply explain them. And it's so juicy, man. So I might try and transcribe that one later. It's
yeah. That's see when you become like as good as guru here in the right way without the false ego trying to imitate. See, you get that ability also to see deeply in the scriptures. That's what Lolita's saying. Wow, this is so great. It is. I mean, I love that. Go ahead, Lolita. What?
Yeah, actually, you are the one who fulfills Srila Prabhupada's desire because he wants all of us to become a Bhaktivedanta. But you need to have a guide who is a Bhaktivedanta, who can make Bhaktivedantas. That you are the only one who is doing his wish,
Yeah.
who's giving him what he wants. And you give us the opportunity, by giving us bhakti, you give us the opportunity to receive Vedanta and to dig that up. And this is,
Well, you see, you need the captain of the ship empowered because what it does, it'll get all your false ego out of wanting to compete here. I mean, there's some intelligent, like this guy yesterday, he's, yeah, but this is his chance, because if he accepts the captain of this ship, he'll get over the false ego of associating with Mayan calendars and all that stuff. It's all false ego. And he'll see that if he
yeah,
comes, otherwise, without a captain, otherwise, he's captain and his Mayan calendar belief is captain. And that's all I declare it because that's what I see it. I'm here to call the shots, man. You want to stop sinking? That's a sinking ship. The Mayan calendar. They're animals. No human sacrifices. Come on, nothing good.
yeah,
It's all false ego stuff. Everything. And that's how you're going to make it, man. If you need a devotee Bhagavat, like a Sutta Goswami, a Shukadev Goswami, an empowered personality, and that's why I just help people. Hey, man, yeah, I'm captain of this ship. You can come on board and see if you like this ship. Try it out. You know, but if you want to try to be captain and bring other philosophies here, they ain't going to go. That's mutiny. We're going to have you walk the plank and you go back into the illusion. What did those who give up this path, Krishna says, those who give up this imperishable path, you see, they go back into the cycle of birth and death. That's my ex-wife. I just declare it, man. You walked the plank, man. You got off the ship. This ship is crossing, man. It's already crossed. Those who are on the ship, Krishna has come on the ship, and he said, "I'm not going to wait for you to, cross over. I'm going to come over." And we have the company of Lord Chaitanya. We're in his company, literally. And you don't appreciate that. You walk the plank, and you're an illusion. My ex-wife is an illusion in the false ego. These Radhakund Babajis. And Narayan Raj, you're all an illusion. That's just the way it is. You don't prove. You have no fruits to show that you've crossed this ocean of illusion. That's how you cross. You see the devotees who have the fruit of love of God. That means we live in Vrindavan. This is the new Vrindavan. Oh, you don't believe it? Too bad for you, man. Then go and serve your captain there, holding back and promising you many lifetimes before you get bhakti. Go to your ISKCON gurus who give you lots of rules and work and all that, and you line their pockets with gold, and all that stuff and give all your energy and you're just a fucking battery and burn out like I did and they'll throw you away. They don't give a shit about you. They never did. Just like these politicians, you serve them, you sheeple masses. All they do is give you a shot and get rid of you, man. And you work your ass off all life because you believe in these liars and cheaters. This is Maya. Welcome to Maya. Welcome to Kali Yuga, man. We're crossing it. We've crossed. You want to cross? You get on this ship, and there's a captain here, man. You want to be a mate? You want to be our mate? They call in Europe and Australia, my mate, my friend. You want to be a mate here? Well, if you don't accept the captain of this ship, GTFOH, walk the plank back into the Maya. You stupid assholes. I mean, you foolish persons.
Yeah, if you see that somebody is special, that he's a teacher, and it's like Gadadara. If you want to know an ecstatic heart, Gadadara was a really super ecstatic heart. But he saw Pundarika Vidyanidhi. He accepted, he bowed down for him. He said, "You're my master. I want you as a guide. I want you to purify me because you have all that bhakti. You are the one who will purify me." That's actually, if you want the spiritual life, you need to be purified, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
question of
Yes.
getting purified. Getting higher is getting purified.
Actually, Gadadhar, he was just an intelligent devotee.
Of
He's
course.
most intelligent. He was like a Radharani
Of
expression,
course.
but he was
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
He says, if I become his disciple, I have this association. He'll bring me close.
We've been doing that play. Oh,
Yeah,
that passed.
yeah. And I'll be close to him. That's
Sure.
intelligence. He's not false ego thinking, well, I'm equal with him. See, that's what these guys do. They're not purified. No, and then devotees thinking bhakti, hey, Pundarik Vini, ocean. My God, I think I'll be close. I'll be his disciple. That's how that's intelligence. You know, you may be even more advanced in bhakti, not or equally advanced, but to be around the ecstatic devotees will do anything. There's no false ego there. Hey, let's see, if I become a guru, a disciple, I can be close to this amazing devotee. See, that's how a devotee thinks. Not like, oh, I can be equal to them. That's a Mayavadi thing. Wanting to be equal with guru. We can have a few of those. They walk the plank very easily. Oh, mutiny! Get over there. Walk that plank. And jump in. Get off this ship. you oneness people. You want to be one with Guru? Yeah, no. There's one captain here, man. You walk the fucking plank, man. You can only be a mate here. You want to be a friend? Well, this is it. You accept the captain, right?
Become a disciple first. The friendship will come later.
Yeah, of course. Disciple means you accept the fucking captain, man. The captain is empowered. And then when you're a disciple, then you become empowered too. And then now we're on the ball field, delivering people. We're playing in the game of life because we got a mission. See, we got a game to play. The Vrindavan game is delivering flowers to Krishna, right? Picking flowers and delivering them. That's you out there. You want to be a flower? Can we pick you and offer you at the feet of Krishna? That's our little Harinam game here.
Yeah.
Captain America. That's right, Captain America, man. I'm Captain.
Hey, you know that pastime of Pundit Vijaniti when he's looking in two mirrors? We played that one. Actually, Noodles played it. Rindra played it as Pundit Vijaniti. And Pani played it as Pundit Vijaniti. And Pani is our Pundit Vijaniti because he's always he's tweaking his hair and going like this with his hair. So he's the best Pundit Vijaniti that's going to flood the UK with Chaitanya's mercy, Guru Tattva. He's
All
top
right.
drawer in that position. He's our Pundit Vijayaniti.
Oh, good.
Thought he was Madhumangala.
And he's also Pundit Vijayaniti. He plays that so well. He's so perfect because he's like this with his hair. So, and
Yeah,
Noodles
yeah,
is always oiling it. So she's doing a
yeah.
great
He
service there.
oils
Keep
his
oiling
hair.
that hair.
Yeah, but that's what a good wife does. She oils the hair of her husband.
A whole evening. A whole evening.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
All right, so I'll read a verse. Let's see. Next verse. Yeah, this very ancient science of the relationship of the Supreme is today told by me to you because you are my devotee as well as my friend. See? So devotee means, hey, Krishna, you're the captain of the ship, man. You know, you give me what are your instructions, man? What's your opinion? Isn't that Bhagavad Gita? Didn't Arjuna be submissive? He realized, okay, I accept you as captain of the ship, man. Yeah, and what did Krishna say? Oh, because you're my sincere devotee and my friend, my mate. Therefore, the transcendental science, you're qualified. I think he says it like that. Let's see. And my friend, therefore, you can understand the transcendental mystery of this science. See, that's why the demons even they know they read you your rights. See, in other words, they're saying, do you understand that you have the right to remain silent, and anything that you say will doesn't say may will be used against you. So so do you understand that? And they say, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand. And what are they saying? What are they really saying? What are these demons tricking them to do? Yes, I stand under your authority. See, you're the captain of my ship, Mr. Policeman, who's working under the authority all the way back to Maya, who is a tricky, deceptive bitch. You know, that's what she does. See? And so now, when you accept a real authority that is being used by Krishna like this here, and you accept, you're the captain of the ship, man. You're my authority. I'll listen to you because I'm convinced that you know more than me. You know, you've taught me about transcendental mellows and how great they are, and I'm getting a taste of that. Therefore, you're my spiritual master because I can't do what you do. I mean, it's just logical, but you can't believe how illogical people are. They can't do this, they can't taste this, and they just love speculation and dog shit. That's dog shit. And they think they're equal to real guru who tastes transcendental mellows like the book says. It's unbelievable. I can't believe how Johann thinks like a dog. Very doggish mentality. Can't taste this. Has to imitate all these things. See, captain of the ship. It's always, isn't it funny? Didn't the 11 apostles, well, they were disciples, accept Jesus as the captain of their ship? You see, it's always the same thing. You want to be delivered, you meet the empowered Savior. That's the captain of the ship that crosses the ocean of Maya. And if you become their devotee and disciple, and friend will happen automatically, then you become qualified to understand, to stand under. Not speculation that these guys see you're standing under. They're saying, do you understand what I'm saying? They don't understand because it's all bullshit and speculations. It's like, when Johan gives class, remember Lalita, we're listening to Johan give class, right? And he's saying all this bullshit. And you got Shama Gorin saying, I understand. And Christina, I understand. And we're thinking, what are they fucking understanding? Nada. Nothing. It's all a big fucking bullshit show. You lie. Oh, no.
Hypocrites, they support hypocrites, yeah.
They're supporting. They don't understand nothing. The speaker doesn't under his mind. I see his mind's going, oh, all this, and he's speaking all this fucking speculations. It means nothing. It's all nonsense. And then he's got his supporters. Wow, what you're saying is great. This is Krishna consciousness 2024 in ISKCON, in Gaudiya Smiti. I had to say, I'm sitting in front of Narayan Raj. I'm telling you honest experiential truth for a year and a half, listening. And he's saying blah, 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 all these things. And basically say, if somebody would ask me, and they did you understand what he's saying? No. I was honest, no.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, then I asked a question about it. I thought was very reasonable and logical. And did he understand the question? No. He says, that question is wrong. You make a wrong question. I never heard a wrong question, but he made it wrong. Those are your fucking gurus, man. I can't believe it. People believe in my head. It's this the Putanas and the Kalyas and all of it. Unbelievable.
Question is wrong because he couldn't answer.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine? I'm giving these classes now. Have all these people coming. They're getting Krishna Bhakti, and Narayan Raj says, my questions are wrong. What is that saying about him? What's it saying when I listened to his classes for a year and a half and I didn't really get it? It's like, what is it he's saying? And everybody in the, wow, Narayan Raj, what you're saying is great. I mean, I don't know. I didn't get it, man. I mean, I didn't see
no,
anything, that was, made any sense. It was all like I never believed in speculation. I don't like it. I like as it is, clear truth. I always did from the very beginning. That's what got me ecstatic with Jesus. I'm the way, the life, and the truth. I said, yeah, you are. I can get it, man. It's the way it is. You are the way. What you say is true. And then Prabhupada's books preaching the truth. Yeah, I got it. And then I hear these people misrepresenting the books. I don't get it, man. This is like, ugh. And everybody's, wow, Narayan Raj, oh, you Radhanath, yeah, great. This is the thing. This is what we're dealing with here. The real authority is a person who relishes transcendental mellows. That's the only one. You see how narrow it is, right? How many people relish transcendental mellows? Prabhupada said 1 out of a billion. Maybe more. 1 out of a billion. That's why we're effective here. This is the Lord saying, you see, my grace is here. See, you're getting ecstatic love and you're the witnesses saying, yeah, man, we got a great captain here, man. Boy, man, it's nice just to be a mate, man. Just to be a mate on this ship, man. I'm very satisfied. I just want to keep this ship going, and get the, mast whole. What are we doing? We're just hoisting the sails. That's all I'm doing. The sail is Krishna. He's the one moving this ship. We're just all working, right? Even the captain works, steering the ship a little bit. Oh, watch out for that Mayavadi wave. Oh, look at this pretender over here. Oh, let's steer clear of that. Oh, and then hoisting the sails. The sails of Krishna, he's keeping the ship going straight into Vrindavan, man. We're carrying, accumulating some people who want to get on, some that are intelligent. Yes, those who were the words I was looking for. You taught me how to experience transcendental mellows. Yeah, you just don't need to speculate. Just hear the devotee speaking. That's all I'm doing. As I'm speaking, as Lalita speaking, relishing mellows, relishing the truth, proudly displaying the truth, showcasing the truth. That is the happiness of devotees. The whole world is promoting the false ego. They're promoting their false self of being important and all of that. I see that also. It's like, ugh. And everybody's going, wow, you're so great. You're showcasing your body, man. Wow, look at Michael Jackson, man. Does he look at those dance moves of that body? See, they're showcasing the body. They're showcasing, the mental speculations of their minds. They're showcasing everything but real bhakti, man. Now, so I like to showcase the real Krishna. The real Krishna is as it is truth. That's the showcase. We put that on the pedestal. See, that's the light, is the conclusive truth. We hang that up on a candlestick. You don't like it? Walk the plank, you stupid fools. But we're going to showcase the truth. We're going to hang it on a candlestick for everyone to see. Whether they like it or not, you're going to see it. Even if you go, I hate you. People showing in the light. We're shining our speculation. You shine your speculation, and we'll shine the light of conclusive truth high, boldly, on the top of the Christmas tree. You know, to give light to the world, man. Why did Jesus say, you don't think the same thing is going on here? Come on, wake the fuck up, man. He said, while I'm in this world, I'm the light of the world. And let us get more conclusive about that statement. While this preaching in this world, this is the real light of the world. Are you with us? Are you on this ship, man? Are you a mate? It's fun, man. I feel like I'm in a drama. The greatest show on fucking earth, man. Can you feel it? It's so, it gets more, this is more juicy, showcasing the truth. Doesn't it, Lolita? You notice you put it up, man, it just gets more juicy and more, you get more enthused. And then she's itching to get those Vites now. I'm itching to pull the trigger on those guys. Itchy finger, man. Shoot them with the truth, man.
I shoot and then I run.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear the response anymore.
what do we got Freddie saying first? Amy, when the police arrest you in the name of the law, when they say you have the right to remain silent and whatever you say can can and will be used against you. It will be, so you better shut your mouth, man. But they don't. And then they ask you all these questions. Oh, oh, they think they're nice. Oh, and they're writing everything down. It's Maya, man. She's a liar, man, a cheater. Do you understand what they do if they say, no, I don't understand? Not arrest you? Sometimes not. Actually, because they see that you know their game. And you say, and what the right response is, you say, no, I don't stand under what you're saying. And then they might still take you to jail because, Maya's pretty forceful now, but maybe sometimes not. I've been watching some TikToks where they have the camera rolling as the guys do these things. And sometimes people get out of it, But you see, again, that you're trying to fight the system. See? So I'm here to teach transcending the system. Otherwise, you put your energy into fighting this, and your energy goes there. And right now, the modes of nature are powerful, especially the mode of passion and ignorance. It's the Lord empowering that. See? So if you know the deeper mission, which is revealed here, the deeper mission is use that, because people are becoming helpless and hopeless. They have no help and hope, no hopeless. They have no hope. Many people are realizing, wow, there's no future in this world. Of course, it never really was. There's no future in illusion. Oh, so it's great. You're realizing that? Hey, we got a solution here. All in one solution. Transcend this. See, now you're looking over here. So where our preaching is at this time. You notice Prahlad did this. Prahlad didn't go and fight the system of Hiranyakashipu. It's too powerful. See, here they've leveraged technology. The demons have leveraged it. They're using it. All this, one energy weapon. You want to protest? Well, when they pull out the robots and the energy weapons, one energy weapon can disperse 1,000 people. They get the energy weapon. It just gets in your skin, and you just go freak out and you run. There's nothing you can do. They have that already. They have robots to fight. They don't need anything. You want to have a what do you call a civil war against the government? They got the robots already, and the robots will come out, and you can't kill them with your little pop guns, that they give us. They laugh at us, you know. Oh, you have guns and all. Well, we got the robots. That you can't kill the robots. See? So they leverage technology. So you can fight it. What are you going to do? Or you can transcend it. That's the option Prahlad. What did he do? He preached what? What we preach. Pure devotional service. He was an ecstatic devotee. And his path was harder. Ours is so easy. This is like butter, man. It was more difficult. You got to renounce. There you had to renounce and do a lot of more austerities and everything. But we're in Kali Yuga now. This was a different age he was in. So our age is, we have Lord Chaitanya's mercy. He wants to give it to us without being qualified. In the preaching of Prahlad, the demigod said, we can't even follow Prahlad's path. It was tough. Everything is tough except what we got. It's so easy. Lolita, why don't they understand us, Noodles? Huh? Why? We might give them such an easy fucking path. And they
What's
won't take it. Why? Why, Lord?
because they're trained, Maharaj, like trained not to take anything that comes easy, isn't it? Like when you were saying, I was recollecting of myself at school.
Yeah,
I was like that when somebody would say something, I would not, bother to question, no matter I understood or not. Yes, 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 I understood. Yeah, all right, I don't want to be bothered. Yes, I understood. And then there you go, you are with the crowds, isn't it? If you try to question, then you are like a loner. So you
you're
don't, so you don't
you
want to
don't
do
fit
that.
in.
So get used to being a sheeple from a very young age. So it's tricky to really question anything.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they condition you in schools and all that stuff. Anyway, this is great, man, because we got Lord Chaitanya's mercy. It makes it easier than the path of Prahlad. And hey, man, that's the whole thing, to continue to glorify this easy peasy path, before the world. And that's the secret. And you'll see as all of us progress more deeper into this, what do? By sadhu sangha and watering this bhakti every day, it gets stronger. After a while, this creeper overcomes the weeds because it's stronger when it grows. Krishna grows in us. It gets very powerful. The weeds just they're cut. Yeah. What is Amy says, replying to Freddie Booston. Freddie Booston, no, they just read it slower. You are required to understand your Verinda rights. Eventually, you are going to have to understand. Yeah, so anyway, we're standing under. See, those who understand it in the way of the disciplic line, see, we're understanding transcendental knowledge in the real line. And when you understand that, this is what the example is. People, it's getting so powerful. People look over here and say, wow, look at this guru. Look at these disciples. Look how strong they are. See, we're strong because we have the helper. We're strong because we have this bhakti and it's growing and growing and growing. It's noticeable. Growing. And after a while, people will notice it. That's how we know. That's how they will know. And it's that's why you don't have like. Can you imagine if we had masses of devotees coming here, and they all and half of them have a Johann trip? How are we going to deal with all that? One by one, they come and we weed things out naturally, and it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. This is the way bhakti is. It's like a garden. Lord Chaitanya in chapter 9 of Adi Lila said, I came to start a garden of bhakti, devotion. Well, that's been started again. We have that empowerment to start this garden, and it grows and it grows and stronger and brighter, more attractive, more cussing. At least me. I do the cussing for you guys.
Me too.
You too now? Are you cussing a little bit?
A little
I
bit
think
of.
Noodles. I think Noodles will be cussing soon. I'm pretty sure.
I think I have started doing that, but it's not on camera. I'm still
she's cussed at me off camera, I think,
no, not at you, Govinda.
Janaki,
previously.
Janaki in class, she becomes so naughty, Janaki.
Yeah.
Cussing like anything.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she's been around all those devious demon gurus in the ISKCON, so what do you expect? She knows the ins and outs of the yin yang, all of them. All of them. She knows intimately what they're like, really like, not just the glossy Radha bullshit. She knows the real deal.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, so anyway, I don't know. Let's see, what are we doing here? Read a verse. My devotee as well as my friend, therefore you can understand the transcendental. Okay, see, and that's so important. When you come in line, the line is here. You understand the transcendental science. See, that's why Lalita's saying, wow, this is so great. See, she's understanding the transcendental. So you stand under it. That becomes your foundation. What do you think the foundation of this preaching is? Why do you think Prabhupada had me to be the captain of this ship? I was standing under this before. I was doing like Lalita. I was like, wow, this is so great. This is so great. But I didn't know to preach it, and then it started to happen spontaneously from standing under. And whenever I stopped standing under it, like when I went to Narayan Raj, all of a sudden I lost it. I lost my foundation. And then I tried using his, and it was like, boy, this is and all of them are like that. I stand under it. I lost empowerment. And that's everything, is transcendental empowerment. That was everything for Prabhupada. That's how he wrote the books. That's how Bhakti Siddhanta preached. That's how Bhakti Vinod wrote the books and preached, is transcendental empowerment. I lost that when I went to Narayan Raj because he doesn't even preach about it. He doesn't believe in the Holy Spirit. Neither do ISKCON devotees because they're unaware of the real spirit of devotion. Same thing with the Radhakund Babajis. I saw the best disciple of Anantadas Babaji that impressed my wife, sitting there under a palanquin, being fanned and really loving it like a woman, that in a beauty parlor. And she thought, wow, this is so great. And that's why she's empty with no bhakti. She's impressed with that.
That is worshipping a man.
Yeah, that is worshiping man and not God or a intimate associate. See? So anyway, I lost it because I stood under something else other than the real word of God, which I always had with the essence of the Bible and the essence of the Vedas. And I stand committed to that. And that's why I'm a company man in the company of Lord Chaitanya. And if you want to learn to do that, you come here and become a real student and then a real mate on this ship. And you're going to get what you can't get anywhere. to me, this is top drawer. Like,
You see that reflection that the old Bill do, the police do. Do you stand under our law? It's a reflection, a degraded reflection of Krishna saying, "Do you stand under Govardhan?" That's what it is. Because Krishna's devotees are standing under Govardhan, all right.
yeah,
See how
we're
everything's
standing under the
reflected.
truth, the conclusive truth that's gotten by revelation because of ecstatic worship, real bhakti vedanta. You know, and whoever stand under this preaching, you're going to be eternally liberated forever. And we prove it already. If you can chant the holy name in bliss and ecstasy, and you love these books like that, they're your life and soul, there you go. You don't have to wait to be delivered. You're delivered now. You taste the nectar now like Arjuna did.
Yeah,
That's the kind of preaching we're doing here, matey. There's no one-eye pirate preaching like these guys do. We got two eyes. One on Maya, beating that tar out of her with the truth. The other eye is beating. It's just an eye job. One eye is beating the other eye. The eye of devotion beating the inconclusive bullshit. It's an eye battle.
Oh boy, Noodles looks so funny. I can't help but stare at it. It looks so serious. You should like. Where's that panel?
It's funny. There he is. Hey, let's hear a word, funny.
You should see us, Maharaj, with the laptops. See, we and our laptops here, there.
You're next to each other.
We're
Let's
bugs.
hear a word from funny. Come on, let's hear it. What do you got to say?
We didn't. I didn't take any out because we shot out, didn't we? Yes.
Look at that hair. That's Punjab Vijaniti style.
Yeah, I like caressing my hair a lot these days, and I'm growing it. I don't know why, but I used to love that pastime of Pundarik Vidyanidhi a lot, especially even before like Govinda did this act when he was here. When you used to read that pastime, I always used to relish that personality, that character, because he looked very unique and different in a sense. All those unique characters in Chaitanya's pastimes, I'm like, wow, this is the guy who would whip, and Sridhar, who is like really poor, like so poor that no one would care. All those characters. I'm kind of lost in my work, Maharaj, at the moment. But yeah, this energy is lovely to just bask in that. You know, even while as poor as I am, I can't manage to really focus here. But you know what I do is if I'm in meetings, I just have to reduce the volume, but I still keep you all in the front. You know, and with the phone at the bottom. It's lovely. It's not just I'm not being fanatic, like, oh, I have to catch you when you're live. No, this is not that. Because you don't like us being like that. You don't preach that way. But just having that in front of you and in front of the eyes, even if I'm not able to hear, I find it much better. It's like I get the connection from there rather than just going off and then completely immersing myself, you know, in what these guys have to say. It's all the shitty vibration.
Yeah, pick up the vibes.
I haven't got a clue about your work, Panny. I've looked at it and it's like I can't make head nor tail of it. It's just like
no, I think no one should. It's like we're trained to think like machines, which is unfortunate, but that's how we're trained to think. But yeah, I think for normal people, this shouldn't make sense. I don't blame you for that.
But I've seen you. It's intelligent because you're in the meetings, but you're not. Because sometimes I've seen you turn the meetings down and more interactive in the class because they're just talking and listening to themselves about their finance.
Yeah, actually, when people talk a lot these days, I can't stand like I know Maharaj said recently when he was somewhere, he said someone's talking a lot, and then it's like I think we are all catching your disease slightly, Maharaj. The infection. It's a great infection to have. It's very insulating. It's very liberating. It's actually making us free. It's actually making us who we are, and then making us free at the same time. It's amazing. I think this is like what those guys pay billions of dollars to probably keep go in class after class every new year with those resolutions, and then they fail, eternally
Mhm.
failing. Versus coming here, just getting a glimpse of this, I think they feel that vibration, liberating
Mhm.
vibration. Um, yeah, I'm not I'm not I'm not very ecstatic like the other ones, but I know I'm very rightly situated wherever I'm at. This
Mhm.
is, and I do get the purification a lot these days. Um, in the sense, even within the dreams, I do get like. Uh, Yeah, I had a dream the other day where I don't know. I think it's probably because I'm sleeping next to her. She gets a dream, I get a dream. It's like, Krishna thinks, okay, I give them both dreams. I got a dream where I was just up against the wall, and it's very little space left between the wall and the bus, an incoming bus.
Ah.
I was like, I had to squeeze myself in like a Tom and Jerry, like the show. Jerry just squeezes itself against a wall and then just praying for the bus to just go our way. And I think Krishna was trying to tell me after the dream that you'll be all right. Just go through this material crap situation that you're in. I'm taking care of you. You're rightly situated. You don't have to be afraid of this, because I think the predominant emotion I get when I work, when I finish work, is fear.
Ah.
Yeah. It's like constant fear of what's going to happen. That's what they put in through all these meetings. That's what they're threatening. I feel that. That's like the predominant emotion. And then Krishna says, Krishna, I think through this dream has given this message, is what I understood it as when I woke up. But yeah, I think we with the dreams we are so synchronized at times. It's almost
Oh
like
my God.
I started pounding at her once because she was doing something which annoyed me, and then I think I did the same in her dream, something like that. But it's like when we wake up in the middle of the night, it's like, wow, Krishna is trying to say something. And it's amazing. We wake up to a devotee's name or something. One day I was waking up to and I was thinking, wow, Hanuman is so nice. Hanuman is so nice. I was just thinking about Hanuman for some reason. And some other day I think of other devotees from this Sangha, especially more like Govinda Lalita. When I hear their classes, I'm thinking of what they have said in the class when I wake up from in the middle of the sleep.
Mhm.
I think this is lovely. I think the devotees are more. I like devotees personally more than the Lord Himself. I don't know I should be saying this or not, but I think I see the Lord or feel the Lord through the devotees and their realizations. So I think the devotees are, because I can see them right in front of my eyes around me. So I think this is, I feel I see them more tangibly than the Lord Himself.
Well, hey, the Lord comes as the devotee. That's the thing. He's the manifestation in this world through the devotee, through their preaching, through their word. That brings the real conception. They realized conception because they have real eyes of devotion, real bhakti. Therefore, you get a real perception of the Lord as He is, and that's what wakes Him up in people's hearts. No one else can do that unless you're a real authority under the order of the Lord and the disciplic mind. That's why it doesn't work with most of the sangha right now. It's too polluted. This other stuff. Okay, you know what? Let's take a break now, and yeah, because I got to move around. I've been sitting God knows how long. God, it's already an hour and 44 minutes since the last thing. That means it's probably about 3 hours.
3 hours and almost four, I think.
Almost 14 hours. That's amazing. Well, time flies when you're having a good time, man.
We,
Nobody
we,
walked
we
the plank today.
I logged in at the same time that you came off in the classes. Like we were at the same time. It's almost 4 hours, I think.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, my friends. How do